Did you enjoy the first time you had sex? Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If today is your first time, you are welcome to my channel. And in today's video, I'm doing a Q&A, and this is the first time I'm actually doing a Q&A on this channel. So let's get right into the video. What's your full name? All right, so my full name is Faustina Ado, and the Ado is my husband's last name. And where are you from? I'm from Ghana, from the West Africa, Ghana. So I'm from Ghana in West Africa. What is your favorite color? I love red, I love blue, any loud color I love. So I wouldn't say I have one particular favorite color. So far as the color is bold, you know, like this blue I have on my head, I love it. So I love bold colors. I don't like dull colors. I don't like white. It's not like I don't like white. I love to wear white, but it has to be accentuated with a bold color, like a blue or yellow. Yeah, so any color that is bold, I love it. But let's say my favorite color is blue. What is the most embarrassing thing that happened to you? I'll say that the most embarrassing thing that happened to me was when I was actually sent to a guy that I was having a crush on. I was sent to his house to go buy bread, and I was actually chased by a dog when I went to that house. And you know, back home they don't chain dogs, okay? They don't chain dogs at all. Not like here that they chain dogs. Here, back home, dogs move freely. And I was dressed up in my white PJ, you know, with white powder on my face, you know, powder, yes. And I went to the house, and I don't know what happened to the dog. I don't know whether the dog thought I was a ghost, but I was chased by this dog, you know. I was shouting and running for my life, and this guy was just there watching and laughing at me. Quite embarrassing, right? You know, because if you have a crush, you always want to present yourself in a very nice way, you know, for the person to see that you are around, not to be chased by a dog in front of the person. Very, very embarrassing. Very, very embarrassing. And you should see the way I was screaming. It was very bad. If you could change one thing, what will it be? I don't think that I want to change anything, because I believe that everything that happens to us is for a reason. You know, sometimes something happens to you to serve as a lesson. Sometimes something happens to you to bring glory to God and others. When you are sad, what do you do? When I'm sad, I try to confide in someone or talk to someone, because, you know, isolation breeds contempt. When you are alone, you tend to think and overthink. And sometimes when you overthink, you start assuming. And when you start assuming, you start thinking evil about people, you know. And sometimes what you are thinking about them may not necessarily be what they're actually thinking about you. So when I'm sad, I try to talk to people. I try to confide in a friend, anybody who I feel can give me a good advice. So yeah, that is what I do. Sometimes I also go on the internet to watch jokes, you know, something that will make me laugh. But on a regular day, I hardly get sad. I'm always bubbly, laughing, you know, making people happy. And I always try to make people happy, feel good around me and all that. So I'm hardly ever sad. Okay. Where do you want to see yourself in the next 10 years? All right. So since I'm a YouTuber, in the next 10 years, I want to see myself having 10 million subscribers. Let's move on to the next question. It's a lot of questions. I got a lot of questions, and I don't know if I'll be able to answer all of them. What is your favorite season? So my favorite season is the fall season, just because the flowers are so nice, so beautiful, and allow for. The weather is not so cold, it's also not so hot. It's a very beautiful season. Did you enjoy the first time you had sex? Oh my God, you guys are amazing. You want to know all that? All right. Yes, I did. The first time I actually had sex was on my wedding night, and it was a very lovely experience because if you are sharing close intimacy with somebody that you've loved and you've gone to the altar with, I think it's very fulfilling. And growing up, that was something that I really, really wanted to do. I wanted to see myself having that intimacy with the person that takes me to the altar. So I'm glad that I was able to do that. So yeah, it was a very, very solemn night. Even as I'm talking about it, I'm reminiscing. It was a very good night, okay? Yeah, it was a very good night, especially by the fact that we were ordained in the house of God, and the pastor said, you can go and do whatever you want to do. It was a very nice experience. Very, very nice, romantic experience, If you are trying to keep yourself to your wedding day, do it. It's a very lovely experience. And it's the best gift you can ever happen to you. And I believe that some blessings have come my way just by the fact that I kept myself. I believe that positive strongly. Okay? Why did you start YouTube? All right. So my decision to start YouTube was actually by word of mouth. Somebody actually, two people actually. One person is Lucinda and the other person is Pastor Paul. They're all people that I attend church with, okay? So for Lucinda, it was one day we went to the mall and everything I said made them laugh. Like, they really had a good time. Everything I said that day was cracking them up, and they are kids. They love to be around me. They love to, call me, and I love to entertain people. So randomly, one person just said, Auntie, why don't you start doing YouTube? I was like, really? They are like, yeah, you can start doing YouTube and make people laugh like the way you make us laugh. That is why when you go on my YouTube channel, you see that most of my story time or how I started YouTube was to talk about my stories in a very funny way. So when I started this journey, when I started my YouTube, I was just entertaining because that was the reason why I started. People around me saw my sense of humor and they were like, we want you to take this sense of humor to a higher level. Okay, so I was having a shower cap, because I wanted to create certain personality, a certain style, like a brand, so I started putting on a shower cap. It was all intentional. So I had a shower cap on and I'll talk about my story in a very funny way. Like how I got my first visa when I went, my first experience at the American Embassy. Very, very hilarious. When I also got my first 100 subscribers. Very, very hilarious. Like everything I did when I started my YouTube was as a result of that, okay? But as time went on, there was a need to improve, and do more serious stuff because the subscribers I was getting, they needed real content other than just making people happy and laughing. So I had to do few restructuring on the channel, and I hope you are loving it now. So if you are watching this video and you are one of my pioneers, the people that I started YouTube with, leave it in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Are you enjoying the content I'm doing right now, or you want me to go back to it's your girl Tina, your girl Tina? Okay, guys, look, I'm going there. Okay, I don't want to go there because if I go there, it's a whole level altogether. So please, let me not go there. Okay. What's the craziest thing someone said to you since you started YouTube? What's the craziest thing someone said to you since you started YouTube? I think there was a video, like like I said, when I started my YouTube, it was more of story time. I didn't actually have a niche, I didn't actually, some people start YouTube that, oh, we want to do couponing, we want to do makeup, we want to do this. I started YouTube. I just started. I was on my bed one day. I went to the bathroom and I started recording. So I actually didn't have a niche, okay? So I actually see someone do a video on roast, and that is how YouTube works. When you see a viral video, you join in, okay? So when I did that roast video, someone who is following someone who has also done the roast video, I don't know if the person is actually following, just came on my channel and was like, hey, you greedy, why are you also doing this video? You know, like the person was raining insults and insults on my comment section. And I think that was very, very crazy, because, you know, YouTube is a search engine. And if you type one topic, you see tons and tons of video popping up on the same subjects. So would this person go insulting everybody? You know, like if I do a video on how to fix eyelash, is this person going to go and insult everybody doing content on eyelashes? Very crazy, right? Yeah. So yeah, I feel I was also ignorant, because the person didn't know what he or she was talking about. Because even years before, people have done video on roast for 9 cents promotion. So the fact that somebody has brought it up in 2019, 2020, doesn't mean that people cannot join in. If a video is, if you're a YouTuber and you are watching me and you're a beginner, I'm telling you, the way to grow your YouTube channel is to join in when people are doing viral videos, especially if it's in line with your niche. Okay, for me, I didn't have a niche at that time, so when I saw that opportunity, I joined in, and most of my subscribers as a result came because I joined in doing that viral video. So please don't allow people to come and destroy or ruin your passion and your everything for YouTube. Don't allow anybody to do that, okay? If somebody comes on your channel and passes a very negative comments, just delete it, because it's your platform and you have to control what goes on your platform. All right, so there's a lot of questions. Maybe I'll do a part 2 of this Q&A, but there are lots of questions that were asked. What's your favorite song? My favorite song, I have a lot of songs, but my favorite song is Even If by Miss Me. In fact, I heard that song and it's really like ministered to my heart. It said that they say sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some, but right now I'm losing bad. I really love that song because it's a motivational song. It's a gospel song. It inspires you, and the words are amazing. I love that song. What is your favorite TV show? Whew. My favorite TV show actually was Nikita, until I watched Prison Break. And I watched Prison Break like 3 years ago, and as I speak to you, I'm watching Prison Break again. I love Prison Break. I love Prison Break so much because, you know, Scofield, the smartness, you know, it makes me think that, wow, people can actually think like that. Is it like just a movie, or there are people who are actually like that? Like they have solution for every problem. Scofield has solution for every problem, and one thing I like about him is he never panics in the midst of crisis. To see Scofield panic, Sucre will panic and say that you are giving me heart attack, but Scofield always handled issues in a very professional way. That's the main reason why I love Prison Break. The manner in which he handles situation, he doesn't panic, and in life that is how it is. Even if you are at work, if you're a manager, if you manage people, when there's a situation at hand, when there are crises or there is something going on and you panic, you'll not be able to think properly. But if you keep your calm and you think through it, you realize that you'll be able to come up with a solution in the twinkle of an eye because you are calm about the situation. So that is why I like Prison Break. And what is your favorite movie? My favorite movie is called The Exam. Guys, I'm recommending this movie to all of you. Go and watch the movie The Exam. Very nice movie. It's a movie that is actually about a pharmaceutical company trying to recruit, and they put people together. It was an interview, but the interview was an exam. and they were supposed to answer a question. They opened the paper, there was no question on it, and there was only one person who was supposed to win. And I feel like if you are somebody who handles projects, if you are someone who does research, for critical thinking, you should watch that movie, The Exam. Very, very nice movie. If you have watched that movie before, please leave me a comment and let me know if you have seen that movie before, and let me know if Prison Break is also one of your favorite TV shows. Money Heist is like similar to Prison Break, but Prison Break tops it all, guys. Prison Break tops it all. All right, the next question is that how many countries have you been to? How many countries have you been to? All right, so I've been to Ghana because I'm from Ghana. I've been to Dubai. Very, very lovely country. Very, very nice place. I'm in the United States of America. And I've also been to the Bahamas. Bahamas, very, very nice. Very, very nice. I cannot wait to go back to the Bahamas. Okay, so the next place I want to explore is actually Mexico. Mexico. So please, this quarantine should end because I really, really want to go to Mexico. What's your favorite book? Great to Great. Guys, that book, I love that book so much. It was actually given to me by my company's HR because we're doing a program, called, it was a leadership program. So my HR gave me that book, Great to Great. So thank you all so much for watching this video. It's your girl, Tina. Your girl, Tina. All right, guys. So, and this, my outfit I'm wearing today is from First Class. First Class on Instagram. Okay, First Class Styles. So please, it's a jumpsuit. It's a beautiful jumpsuit. In another video, when I'm doing a review, I'll actually show you the full dress, because today is not about showing you what I'm wearing. Today it's about Q&A. So please go on your Instagram and follow First Class Styles. She sells very good clothes at a very cheap price, and she ships to you, and it's very, very fast. Okay, so please follow her on Instagram. And please, if you are not following me on Instagram, I don't know what you are waiting for. Please go and follow me on my Instagram. Follow me on my story time. Let's chat. Okay, let's chat. When we meet on YouTube, it's very difficult to have that interaction, but when we actually connect on Instagram, we'll be able to have some one-on-one talks. Okay, so my Instagram handle is also Tinastube. I will tell you the story behind this hair. So thank you all so much for watching this video. It's your girl Tina. Your girl Tina. Your girl Tina. Okay, I'm going there. All right, so thank you all so much for watching. Please go ahead, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that. Give me a like if you like this video. If you enjoyed all my answers to the questions, give me a like. And please, if you dislike this video, leave me a comment. Let me know what I did wrong. Okay, so please love one another, live in peace, and bye.